Welcome back to Pure and Pure, powered by Content Studio. I'm your host Anhad, and today we don't have a special or unique guest. We just have a guest. I don't even want to introduce him. Like, it's just
Hi, I'm Anahid.
I
I'm his
don't. No
brother.
one wants to hear it. And just he's 1 hour late, by the way.
You want me to leave?
Just leave. Get out.
Okay.
Just leave. I actually just leave. Okay, sorry for that confusion. I totally wasn't scolded. But anyways, we have Anahid, my younger brother. Okay, so congrats on being on your elder brother's podcast event now, finally.
Thank you.
So what's up? Why were you 1 hour late today? Let's start with that.
I had to go to school.
School's you're in school, okay.
Yeah. In
So-
12th.
So what were you doing in school? Were you studying or were you just, what were you doing in school?
I was watching something. Let's put it like that.
These Independence Day things are really irritating. But anyways, let's just talk about football.
Yeah.
So what initially got you into football? Was there any person or anything that inspired you to pick up sport, basically?
Yeah, actually, about 6 or 8 years ago, in school, actually, I was playing in the field, a normal football match, all friends, just messing around. And the coach, he was the referee, he saw me play, and he put me in the team as a defender, initially.
In the school team?
Yeah, in the school team.
Okay.
He trained me, and one day he thought I could be a keeper. So since then he trained me till about 10th. Then we got this new coach, and I've been playing as a keeper since then. And for my under 19 team, I'm the main keeper, and for under 17 team, I'm either the keeper or the centre back, depending on how our team's looking.
Nice. So again, sorry for saying football. It's actually soccer,
It's
but
football.
it's soccer.
It's football.
It's literally soccer.
Football.
Please comment, guys. It's soccer, right? Like,
It's football.
if you say football, you might get confused with like American football. So,
It's called American football. This is
but it's
called
also football. See, soccer is just like the
What is
ball and
American
kick.
football played with? Your hands. What's football played with?
Anyways,
Yeah.
soccer/football
Football.
isn't as popular or well supported in India as
Not
other
at all.
sports,
Not at all.
like cricket, for example. So, what are some of the biggest challenges you see in the sport?
Biggest challenges, as you can see, the audience in India, especially the biggest sport is cricket. After that, it's what? Hockey. Even golf is more famous in India than football.
I love golf.
I love golf.
Yeah, we told
So,
play together.
Even tennis, badminton, all these
Yeah.
sports are more famous than football.
But why is that?
Because there's no infrastructure here. There are no proper, there's what? 3 stadiums. Only main stadium over here is what? The Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium. Always booked for something or the other.
Yeah.
Only league happens here is the I League, which also isn't that famous. But if you see the World Cup final of cricket versus the World Cup final of football, in Indian viewers, they were more viewing the football World Cup, not even cricket. Because people
Yeah.
love watching the sport, people love playing the sport, but no one wants to do anything about it.
Exactly. Like it hasn't. It's so sad because there's such a big audience. Like
It's
the
huge.
main sport I remember in school that everyone used to play. Everyone, when I tell you, like they won't play cricket, they would play football
Everyone.
slash soccer. But so it's everyone loves it. But it's just so sad to see that we don't have the infrastructure or the And what about the football team? What do you have? What are your opinions on them?
Which football team?
Like
Indian
the Indian one.
Indian football team it's a good team, but you cannot compare it to any European team, any South American, North American, none of the teams you can compare it to.
Mhm.
Like in the World Cup, we haven't qualified. In what? I think last year or last year in the Asian Cup or one of the cups, India actually won. But
Okay.
after that, they lost to Qatar.
Mhm.
Qatar's team is not good. Only good player we have, like the most well-known player, let's say Sunil Chhetri. Even he's retired at what? I think 50 something he was.
50?
Yeah, he was old. That's why he retired now.
Mhm.
So there is no passion in it anymore.
Yeah. So, what do you feel like, in your opinion, needs to change for football in India to grow and become a more, maybe even become like a career option for like young athletes?
We need more infrastructure. And the main thing we don't have is scouts.
Scout.
If you go all over Europe, take Spain for example, people can be playing like, for example, I go I play matches on the weekends with my friends. We have a team, we play against other teams. All over Europe, there are scouts that come watch
Yeah.
and they sign players sometimes. For even if it's the smallest
Yeah,
teams,
yeah,
they still
yeah.
sign players. Over here, there's nothing like that. If you want to, there's like the Barcelona Academy, BBFS, which is Baichun Bhutia Football School, all of these. They're academies.
But
Okay,
where
you
do
can
they
join
lead?
it.
That's the thing. Like, where are all of these things gonna lead?
Nowhere.
Exactly. Then,
Really. They just teach you. They don't really give you a more of a career option.
yeah, which is so sad.
Because I was, I think in ninth or something, we went for a football tournament and BBFS main coach, he watched me play. He told me, we want you in BBFS. I simply said no. There's no point. It's a waste of money. It's so far from my house. I'm not going to go there 3 times a week and just to learn the same things I can learn in school. Even though, yeah, it's better there. I will get more time there to learn and I will actually learn more stuff.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I can see that. So, are there any like initiatives or any
No.
developments that give you hope? Maybe one day or something.
One day, yeah, I feel like we can, because football is growing. Take 10 years ago, football has grown in India a lot.
Exactly.
So hopefully in the next couple of years, we can get some Indian signings in Europe leagues or even any of the top 5 leagues or even any league, Netherlands, anything. But we just don't see it happening anytime soon right now, at least. But hopefully in the next couple of years, it happens.
Hopefully, fingers crossed. And even you can do something, you know, I can do my little acting thing and I can do you can do your like football thing, you know.
Yeah, you should make a football movie.
I'd rather make like a F1 movie or actually.
Even that.
Like, see, football movie, like, what is it going to be about? Like, I mean,
Anything.
honestly,
there are so many movies
it could
that
be like
haven't been made.
Challengers, the movie, like with tennis, but yeah, that's a good idea.
It is. Football movies, there are not many there. They're more
I have some
documentaries.
Yeah,
But-
I don't know any football movies.
Yeah, they're like
I know cricket
shows.
movies, I know
Yeah,
tennis
exactly.
movie, I know
There are
basketball
not enough football
movies.
make some of
True.
those.
I mean, wait, technically there are football movies. There's no soccer movies. Anyways, so next question. So can you share a significant experience from your football journey / soccer journey that shaped you as a player, and what lessons did you learn from that experience?
Like you can take one in a football match. I'm playing as a keeper. It's a 90-minute match. 11 aside, 11 players each team, blah blah blah. So what happens most of the game? Football is not a high scoring game in most games.
Yeah.
Max to max, you'll
2
see
goals or
3, 4,
yeah,
5.
yeah.
Not like that in tennis, basketball, all that. Basketball goes up till hundreds and all. It's not like that. It's a bigger pitch. It's a patience game also. You have to wait for the right time to attack.
Yeah.
So as a keeper, it's very easy to blame a keeper.
Yeah, I get that.
It's very easy to blame a keeper, but it's not easy to be one.
Yeah, I've seen it like jump, like just
Yeah.
go.
So
like,
as a
fall,
keeper,
jump.
there are moments like in matches, I've made some saves in the last minute that won us the game. And still, my coach didn't even say anything to me and goes to the striker key, oh, you scored 2 goals. Even though I did, yeah, I got scored on once. But I also saved like 10 goals and I made the match winning save.
Yeah.
Only people who like come congratulate you are the defenders because they see what's happening the entire time.
Yeah.
Attackers are fair enough. Attackers are focused on their thing. But that's about it. Keepers do get attention, but it's not easy to be one and it's very easy to blame the keeper.
Yeah, exactly. That's like I don't watch a lot. I mean, I watch sports sometimes. I watch like the World Cup and stuff with you
Yeah.
only, basically. But like, it's like because I also feel like it's the way the match goes, where there's so much built up of suspense, of
Oh, yeah,
tension
it's
when it's
crazy.
coming and when it's at the goal. If your team is the one trying to score a goal, if your team is the one, the keeper is like your team, then you like so like you know like oh my god, save
There's
it,
a lot
save
of
it, save it.
pressure too.
And if they don't save it, boom, keeper's fault.
Yeah.
Like, and it's not easy to be a keeper. Like,
really no.
it's like bigger than this room, like the thing to jump and everything.
Yeah, about the size.
Exactly. So it's crazy. But
Really is. Even in penalties, for example, even if my defender makes a bad tackle and they get a penalty and I like touch the ball but it still goes in the net, which has happened multiple times. I
mhm.
almost say it hits the post and goes in. I get blamed for it.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense. Now, like in school matches, yeah, I do. But when I go play with my friends on the weekend, Because they understand it now.
Yeah.
Because my friends, we aren't a professional league team or anything. We're all just friends, want to play, mess around, just have fun. So they understand
Yeah.
it.
Mess
But
around,
in
have
school
fun.
matches, they just get angry.
Yeah, basically.
Ki, how did you mess up? Even sometimes I've made saves which I should have saved. I've like let goals in which I should have saved.
Yeah,
And
but
yeah.
you can't be like, you can't just be perfect all the time.
No one is.
Like, exactly.
Yeah.
But we'll get to the perfect thing in a bit. But so another question for you: who has been your biggest support system throughout your journey in soccer/football, and how important is it to have a strong
Dad.
support network as an athlete in
Dad,
India?
100%. Papa, 200%.
And
He-
Mama?
Hmm?
Mama, dekho what he's saying. He's saying that you're not a support system. Look at
Papa's
this.
a bigger supporter. I'll say that.
Mama, I support. You support me. I love you.
And support is very important.
Yeah.
Like what happened with me, I was keeping, I broke my finger and I tore my ligament.
Yeah.
On the finger. I couldn't keep for 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
And usually when someone breaks their finger or even gets injured, their parents will be like, no, you can't play anymore, you get injured again.
Yeah.
Every match I go for, I come back with one injury or the other.
Yeah.
Because I'm a keeper, I throw myself on the floor the entire time.
I get pissed at you for doing that.
Yeah.
Like,
Mama also gets, even Papa gets pissed, he play properly, but he also knows when I am playing properly, that's why I get injured.
yeah.
If I was being cautious and not, you have to put your body on the line to be a keeper,
Mm-hmm.
even a defender.
Yeah, you literally throw your body everywhere as
so
it was like.
needing support is a big thing.
Yeah.
And I can say positively, Papa is the biggest supporter.
And me?
Sure.
So mean, yeah.
You're the worst, probably supporting me. Soccer.
Listen, it's called soccer, please.
Next question.
And yes, back to the perfect thing.
Yeah.
So, do you feel that you have pressures of being perfect and do you compare yourself to other players and, just what is perfection and does it affect you?
I do want to be perfect, but I also know in the back of my head that not a single player can ever be perfect. And yeah, I do compare myself to other players. That's a natural thing. I see.
Do you compare yourself to like people you play with or people like on the internet or something? Like
I'm not going to compare
celebrities.
myself to people, celebrities.
Celebrities. I mean, you could honestly now I feel like a lot of football players are celebrities.
Yeah.
So,
But
like
no,
now, if I don't know, like I don't have a lot of information in football, but when I look at like Cristiano Ronaldo, like Lionel Messi, I feel like they have a lot of what?
I'm happy you said Ronaldo first.
No, I like Ronaldo more. But like they have a lot of influence.
They do.
And they are beyond athletes now. Their name,
Especially
which is what a
Ronaldo and
celebrity
Messi.
is.
Take
Exactly.
like this. What's the most liked photo on Instagram? A photo of Ronaldo and Messi playing chess.
Exactly. They're more than athletes now, which is also kind of like scary, you could say.
No, it's not.
I mean, scary in the
That's
sense
the
that
dream.
I'm just saying that anyone having a lot of influence is scary because they can mess with that power.
They can, but the right
And you don't
people
know if
got
they
famous.
are. Yeah, exactly. It depends. It's very. What's behind the screen is something completely different.
But back to the question, I don't compare
He doesn't like
myself
me
to.
talking about bad about them, but anyways,
Yeah.
continue.
I don't compare myself to top tier players because I know they are what in their late 20s,
Mhm.
sometimes even early 20s.
Yeah.
I'm 16. I'm a teenager. There's no point comparing myself to them. I want to. I learn from them. I observe what they do, and I try to do what they do in my games.
Yeah.
Sometimes it works. Sometimes I'm not able to reach that level. But players who I play against, yeah, I compare myself to them, and it's not the best. But sometimes comparing yourself to them is what gives you the extra motivation to be better.
Yeah.
That's my logic
Exactly.
with it. But perfection you can't get. No one can get perfection.
No one is perfect.
No one can
Perfect is
get
just doing the
perfection.
best that you can do.
Yeah,
Because that's
always.
perfect. Because no, like, who do you consider a perfect player? For example, Ronaldo, maybe.
Ronaldo's
Even
not
Ronaldo
perfect.
messes up. Like, no
one's
one is perfect.
I don't think anyone's a perfect
The
player.
perfect word is just even the perfect circle is not a perfect circle.
वो नहीं पता मुझे.
It's something I read in like philosophy
वो
in
नहीं
like
पता मुझे.
class. I didn't know any
You
of that
call me
class.
for football, I will give you answers about football.
No, but I'm just saying like nothing is perfect. You think that painting is perfect? No.
I
This
don't.
mic, nothing is perfect.
I know.
Whether it's objective or it's
Yeah,
subjective. Is that the word?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's some word, but basically nothing is perfect.
Yeah.
But that's a good way to deal with it if you feel like comparing yourself.
It
Gives
always
you the motivation. 'Cause
Always.
I see, yeah, exactly.
Sometimes though you do go
It can
down
go.
a bad.
It can go both ways. That's
it
what I'm
can
saying.
go
It could
both
go. It
ways.
could go either positive or it could go negative.
It has gone negative with me. I have been comparing myself to players, And just that made me lose motivation. I'm like, oh, they're so much better than me. And I just
Yeah.
don't play good that match. But the next match, I'm playing against the same player after training a week, 2 weeks. Same keeper. I look at him play. I'm playing against him. I don't score. I don't get anything scored on me.
Yeah.
It just gives me an extra drive.
That's the thing. And you also have a passion towards it. So that also makes sense. And talking about like comparing yourself to like other players. So football is very competitive. Football is very competitive. Like I feel like a lot of people just like fake their balls. Like they're
Oh,
so
तो बहुत करे,
dramatic.
बहुत
Like
करे.
they like go through they go to a lot of extreme levels to make sure
have
they
to.
win.
Yeah,
So do you
have
feel like jealousy? Yeah, fair. Do you think have people tried to make you like not win or have
yeah, so many times.
do you have a very bad experience or something with
Yeah,
this?
actually, about I think a week or two ago, I was playing this match as a defender. I was playing the centre back because I was playing for the under 17 team and I was the senior most player there.
Yeah.
And I couldn't play as a keeper because we didn't have a good team. So their best player was I think was either the striker or the centre mid. That guy's main goal was to make sure I don't do anything. He came, he pushed me. Whenever the referee wasn't seeing, he was pushing me, abusing, blah, 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 whatever. So then I eventually, I got a little aggravated. He got the ball and I didn't think about the ball. I went for his foot. And I injured him. It gets competitive.
Yeah.
And it's football. Like, I have had so many times that the guy didn't even touch me. I fell over, rolled a little bit, acted ki, oh, I'm hurt, blah, 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 I'm injured, blah. That guy gets sent off. I get up, I start keeping again. It's football. It's happened with me too. Like, I went, I saved it. I hit the ball. I didn't hit even if I hit the play, I hit the ball first. It shouldn't be a foul. He fell, oh, he starts crying, blah, blah, blah. He gets sent off as an injury, even though he wasn't. They tried to give a pen, but my coach didn't let them because
give you a penalty.
But my coach didn't let them because, of course, it's not a legal. I did a legal move. I went for the ball, not for him.
But football can be very messy. I feel like every sport,
is messy.
Even any career has this. I feel like every single career has this. Even in acting, people try to sabotage me all the
But
time.
I think, like, football is. It gets messy. Like,
it gets more physical messy.
That's what I would say. There have been times the time my finger broke, my entire elbow, this entire forearm part also, not just elbow, entire thing was gone. It was just blood everywhere.
Yeah.
It's
good image.
Yeah. You were there. I showed you.
I don't want to remember that. But anyways, it
does get messy. Yeah.
It gets messy.
Jealousy is a big part of it. So, like, there have been times where I've seen it happen, like, not with me. My player's dribbling and the defenders can't get him because he's dribbling very well. So the defenders dribbling just going through it. No, not basketball dribbling.
Oh,
dribbling as in like
football as well.
Football dribbling is just taking the ball around everyone, blah blah blah. What Messi does.
Okay.
That's dribbling. That's how you know.
I don't know, but okay.
So players just go from the back, just go tackle the leg.
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh, that's the best way. They get sent off. We get a free kick or a penalty. But that's the best way. I've done that. I've gotten sent off multiple times doing that to save my team.
Yeah.
And what happened recently was, on a corner, the ball was sent to me. I headed it. It was going in the goal. The defender saved it with his hand. We got a penalty. We scored the penalty still.
Yeah.
But that was just messed up. Defender saving it with their hands. He got sent off with a red card.
Yeah.
We still scored. It was a loss for them. But they thought that we'd miss the penalty or their keeper would save the penalty. But we have very good penalty takers in our team.
Yeah, exactly.
And I have confidence in them. Whenever there's a penalty, don't even need to look at it. Have confidence in your team.
Confidence. Anyway, that was very cringe actually.
Always. You always are.
I try not to be.
You still are.
I have to do certain things. Anyways, so let's just now wrap it up a little bit. So, what's a piece of advice someone has given you in your journey, whether it was a person? I mean, it has to be a person actually. But like, I'm just saying, what's a piece of advice that you've been given by anyone in your journey that you still hold very dear to you, which still has a lot of meaning to you till today?
Advice is just give it your all. Like when my finger broke, that I'll give an example. My coach says, because of course I was scared after that to play. Because of course there's PTSD, oh, what if my finger breaks again? Because it was painful.
Yeah.
I couldn't use my hand for 3 months. It was my middle finger. I was flipping off every teacher in school. It was not The worst,
Yeah.
I was flipping off every teacher unintentionally. I flipped you off multiple times unintentionally.
Unintentionally, yeah.
But yeah, he just told me, look, at the end of the day, it's just a football. It's just a ball made of leather. That's all it is. What, you get hurt, so what? That's
Anything you do, it depends on your psychology and then your performance.
Yeah. It's just a football. It's nothing else.
That's a good advice. It's just a ball.
It's just a ball. Yeah.
Just a ball.
Because I'm a keeper. I was scared when he saw me when I came back the first time I was training. I was not making the saves that I used to. Because of course,
You were scared.
Yeah, I was
obviously.
scared.
Yeah.
but after that,
happens.
the next couple of trainings, I was still scared, but I was getting better, and now I'm better than I ever was.
Good job.
Finger still hasn't fully recovered. Still hurts when I save shots. But what can I do about it?
Exactly. But it's recovery. Every athlete gets
Yeah.
hurt. Every career has setbacks. But you have to get through them. That's the main point.
That's true.
And last question for you before I have to take you home. What's a piece of advice that you would give someone, a young person who wants to play, who's playing football right now, who's really passionate about it, who wants to maybe take it ahead somewhere?
That I would personally, like, if he were to ask me, come to me and be like, what can I do? First thing I would say is, like, even if you're in a bad situation, you're losing 8-0, you have 10 minutes left in the game, you cannot win. Don't give up. Still give it your 100% till the whistle is gone. Like, till the ref blows the whistle.
Yeah.
No matter if you're losing 20-0, you're winning 30-0, doesn't matter. Give it your all. Because in tournaments, what happens is, some tournaments you get knocked out. Some are like group stage where they see goal difference. And if we lose a lot and there's goal difference, it just makes a big difference.
Yeah.
Just never giving up. And one more thing is, for football, you need a very healthy diet. Yeah, you can have McDonald's or whatever.
1 second. Do you say healthy diet?
I eat a
This
lot. I don't
man-
have an option.
This man
I don't
has
have an option.
Cheetos, Oreos, ice creams, dairy milks. He has everything. He has all night long.
Still look at my body. Exactly. I can.
Healthy diet.
I can.
Healthy
The thing is,
diet.
I can. It's okay. Yeah, I eat a lot of food, but you have to work out. And some people, like, they train as a power lifter. Oh, I want to lift this weight. They ego lift in the gym. They get injured. They can't play anymore. People don't realize for football in the gym, it's less about lifting more. It's more about strengthening that's like singular muscle.
Yeah.
Like, you have to strengthen every single muscle in your body.
Yeah.
Not just ki, oh, I lift this much on this, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you can do that too.
Yeah.
And with me, what you're saying, healthy diet is, I eat a lot. Do I gain
Eat a
weight?
lot. I came back from college and my parents got me like a box of brownies. Like, what? It was like 20 brownies or something.
24.
24. And I was like, I just came back from the flights. I was very tired.
And I got you those brownies.
I don't care who got me. Those were my brownies, okay? And you say, oh, can I have one? I said, yeah, have one. The next day I wake up and
There were
after
4
lunch,
left.
I'm going. No, the box was empty with crumbs bhi nahi the usme. There were no crumbs left in the box. He finished 24 brownies
In under
in less
20.
than 24 hours.
It's a skill. And I'm still
Apart
so fit.
from his lunch, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and other snacks.
I have 5 meals a day. Plus snacks.
Yeah.
Plus brownies.
Anyways, this finishes the discussion for today. Why don't you do the outro? Here you go. Let's do it. Don't look at them. Give an outro.
Thanks for watching, guys. This has been Pair on Pair.
This has been
I don't know
Pure
what
on
to say
Pure.
on an outro. I'm
Just
not a
give it to me,
podcast
give it
guy.
to
Just
me.
you do it. Bro.
Just give it to me. Anyways, thank you so
I
much
don't
for tuning in to today's episode, guys. We
Yeah.
had Anahid. Thank you so much for coming. But thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Please, like, comment. I don't think a lot of people do that, but please do that. It'll make our videos get more reach and stuff, which is really good. And we'll have more podcasts like this with young people, peers on peers. Anyways, we will see you in the next one. Thank you, guys.